The AI world just got hit with a bombshell that nobody saw coming. In the last 7 days, OpenAI made a move that changed everything. Google responded with something unexpected, and the war for AI talent reached a boiling point. If you think you know where this industry is heading, you might want to reconsider. I am breaking down the 4 stories that are reshaping the AI landscape this week. Let us get into it. Story number 1, and this is the one everyone is talking about. OpenAI just made their biggest bet yet, and it could redefine the entire company. For months, we have been hearing rumors about OpenAI seeking funding at staggering valuations. But this week, it became official. A funding round that values the company at over $300 billion. That is more than Uber, more than Airbnb, more than most companies on the S&P 500. But here is what is really interesting. The round was not led by traditional venture capital firms. Sovereign wealth funds from the Middle East and Asia are now the primary backers. This is a geopolitical shift disguised as a funding round, and the money comes with strings. OpenAI committed to building massive data center infrastructure in specific countries. This means the future of AI development is no longer just about who has the best researchers. It is about who controls the physical compute. Sam Altman said this round gives OpenAI the runway to pursue artificial general intelligence. But critics are asking a different question. At what point does a company backed by foreign governments start making decisions that are not purely about advancing AI for humanity? Story number 2, and if you work in tech, this one directly affects your paycheck. The AI talent war has gone completely nuclear. We are not talking about 6-figure salaries anymore. Top AI researchers at companies like OpenAI, Anthropic, and DeepMind are now commanding compensation packages exceeding $10 million per year, and it is not just researchers. Prompt engineers with 2 years of experience are getting offers of $300,000. AI product managers are seeing 50% salary bumps when they switch companies. The big tech companies are not just competing with each other anymore. They are losing people to startups that offer equity and autonomy. A founder told me this week that they tried to hire a senior ML engineer. The candidate had 7 competing offers. 7. This is creating a 2-tier tech job market. If you have AI skills, you are in the strongest negotiating position of your career. If you do not, you are competing in a market where AI is increasingly doing the work that used to require junior and mid-level employees. The message could not be clearer. Upskilling into AI is no longer optional. It is economic survival. Story number 3 takes us to London, where Google DeepMind just published something extraordinary. Their new model achieved a breakthrough in mathematical reasoning that experts said was still years away. The system solved international mathematical Olympiad problems at a gold medal level, not by pattern matching, not by memorization. It demonstrated genuine step-by-step logical reasoning, the kind of thinking that mathematicians spend decades developing. But here is the twist. Google is not releasing this model publicly. Not yet. They published the paper but kept the weights locked away. This has reignited the open source versus closed source debate. Demis Hassabis, DeepMind CEO, argued that some capabilities are simply too powerful to release without safeguards. Meanwhile, Meta continues to open source their models. Yann LeCun called the decision cowardly. The AI community is split right down the middle. The deeper question is this. If the most powerful AI systems remain locked inside corporate vaults, who gets to decide how they are used? And finally, story number 4. And this one flew under the radar this week, but might be the most important of all. Apple has been suspiciously quiet about AI. While everyone was watching OpenAI and Google, Apple was doing what Apple always does. They have been acquiring AI startups at a pace nobody noticed. 7 acquisitions in the last 4 months, all in on-device AI. Here is why this matters. Apple is not building a chatbot. They are building an AI operating system. Imagine Siri that actually understands context across every app on your phone. Imagine your iPhone anticipating what you need before you ask. Now imagine that running entirely on device. No cloud, no data leaving your phone, complete privacy. This is not speculation. Multiple job listings on Apple career page confirm they are hiring for on-device large language model deployment. And here is the killer detail. Apple has over 2 billion active devices worldwide. When they flip the switch, it will be the largest AI deployment in human history overnight. Every single story this week points to the same conclusion. The AI industry is not consolidating. It is splintering. OpenAI with sovereign wealth money, DeepMind with locked-away breakthroughs, Apple with on-device privacy, Meta with open-source everything. We are heading toward a world with multiple AI ecosystems, not one dominant player. And that fragmentation creates both opportunity and risk. AI is not just changing tech anymore. It is changing geopolitics, labor markets, and the devices in your pocket. The only question that matters now is what are you going to do about it? That is the AI news that matters this week. If you want to stay ahead while everyone else plays catch-up, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Next week, we are investigating the AI tools that are quietly generating millions in revenue, and the founders behind them are not who you would expect. In the comments, tell me, do you think OpenAI taking sovereign wealth money is a necessary step toward AGI or a dangerous precedent? I read every response. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, and I will see you in the next one.